Hello everyone, today we're going to be watching episode 4 of I Wanna Love You Till This Dying Day. Last episode we got a huge revelation that Mimi is actually already dead, so I'm excited to see what Sheena's reaction to this is going to be like. Anyways, if you guys like the content, feel free to like and subscribe because I post more content like this daily. If you're interested in the full versions of these reactions, you can check out the Patreon in the description below. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into episode 4 of I Wanna Love You Till This Dying Day. Oh. Mimi is Mimi. Yo, that's interesting to think about when she's already dead, but way to switch up the topic. Yo, you can't just drop that information and start looking at flowers. Is she listening in? Oh no! What do the daisies mean in flower language? I might check that out later, actually. Yo, perfect topic, man! What? Seiran knows about it. Trades life. With Mimi? Oh, she feels bad for Mimi? Is that her real thoughts? Yeah, that's what I heard the first time. Somebody sacrificed their own life for Mimi. Trading one life for another is never acceptable. Oh, she caught it like a tape recorder, man. Not tape recorder, just a recorder. Uh-oh. And how? Yo, the possibility of this resurrection magic is starting to make my ideas, my mind start racing, bro. Oh, uh-oh. Meanwhile, Mimi. She's already kind of leaking the rumors about Mimi being true, no? Of course. Hey! 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 No, bro! Oh, they're not getting deployed. They're just getting called. Bro, that was so scary! That was so scary. That's probably happened for every other person aside from Mimi that's been called up. Insane. Oh. Actually, Mimi, I don't know if Mimi feels that way. Dude, that was so scary. Why does it the same exact announcement sound? The deployment and getting called to the nurse's office. Oh. Uh-oh. Look at how scared she got, man. Oh, she's doing a good job hiding it at least. Who sacrificed their own life for Mimi? Ah. Oh, that was before she died? For years? How long? Generations! I guess it makes sense. Sheena was asking how long, or like, is she really the same age as me? Oh man, that's the freaking ultimate sacrifice. That's crazy. Oh! I really do like how nicely Sheena treats Mimi though. Keeping this secret? Yo, what a way to scare a kid, bro! That's the truth, but how does she feel about it? Oh man, I'm feeling conflicted every single time I see Mimi acting like this.
ずっと言われた通りに戦争に行くの？どうして？どうしてって。だってミミが戦うのはいいことなんです。
Yo, is she being gaslit into thinking that way?
したこともない。助けられてばかりの私がミミの生き方をそれがどんなにいびつであっても。
Wow. She's seeing how cruel this is. Can't do anything about it.
何が？なんでもない。
Dude, seeing their interactions now is kind of pain. Oh! What do you mean I wonder how many casualties we'll have? Yo, this is insane. They're more effective than conventional soldiers? Yo, at least there's some people feeling conflicted about this. Wow, so they're literally using her like the ultimate weapon. Oh, are they separating Mimi from Sheena now? She's been kept secret this entire time. Wait, she just fell asleep? She might actually be my goat, bro. Wait, why is Mimi in close contact with the students now? Oh, this is a non-smoking campus and she was smoking inside her nurse's office as well. Hey, was that really her fault though? That was just Mimi, yeah. But that also came as a result of Mimi getting close to the students. It should. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is her goal? I don't know whether to see her as an ally or not. Does she really want the best for Mimi? Wait. Is that her old classmate? Sheena's? Oh my gosh. Has she been feeling this way the entire time? But she has to play the role of the strict teacher? Oh my gosh. Yo, that just made me so sympathetic for her. Oh man, and as well the battle examination or test that happened. The mock battle. The mock battle kind of went wrong, right? Gave them a better chance for survival. Oh man, this world. It's all just survival for this teacher. But that's because I feel like she cares about the students, and that's why she's playing this role. Oh man. Bro, she's smiling and seeing Fran treat the students nicely. Is that what that was? Sheena knows exactly how to get Mimi interested. But that's all that she can do. Oh my gosh. What is she thinking about? How to end this war? There's not really anything that she can do about that. Oh, well. Oh, man. What does audience seiran seeing? Just how wholesome these two are together? She is like her caretaker. Oh, but with the knowledge now that her mother traded her life for Mimi is kind of interesting. Gratitude Day? Of course Mimi would think that. I don't know why that makes me feel conflicted. I feel like the fact that they're going off to war is repayment enough. Oh, and these two. Why does seiran want to know so much about Mimi's situation? I mean, they're just rumors, right? I'm not sure about that one. Oh man. And knowing that the mother did that for Mimi as well. That's... in the moment it feels kind of romantic, but the fact that they live eternally after that doesn't make it feel very good to me. Uh-oh. Y'all, these two are having a nice moment. Hey, don't even be placing that idea, man. Who's gonna answer here? Let's stop talking about what ifs. I don't want to start thinking... I don't want to start thinking about if one of these two end up falling in battle. Don't even place that idea in my mind. Mimi was taking her here? Yo! Insane. Daisies again. Dude, I need to know what these daisies mean in flower language. That is pretty. Oh my gosh. This is a beautiful sight. Since it was called the archive. Yeah, how long ago? Has she even been counting? That was when they started using students to go to war. So it wasn't a gradual change. It was a decision that started abruptly. It's pretty. Aww. Yo, Sheena really acted like her mother right now. You know what? I gotta be as simple-minded as Mimi. The best thing? That's cute as hell, man. All of the flowers in her boots. Oh, and she's making a flower crown. My roommate before you. They were close like that. Aww. That's cute. That's cute. She has a mirror on her like that? Is that what Sheena's gonna do for her? That's cute. That's a really wholesome goal. I love that. Oh my. Yo, this world is so interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I was very curious as to figure out the truth behind Mimi already being dead. And the reveal of this resurrection magic is making things quite interesting. And I can't stop connecting it to the title of this series, I Want to Love You Till Your Dying Day. Now I'm starting to think if Mimi has eternal life, it's gonna be on the other side instead of Sheena trying to find a way to help Mimi die, which of course still could happen, probably. Now I'm starting to think on the other side, since Mimi has eternal life and Sheena has a fixed lifespan, then there's gonna be a moment when Mimi's looking at Sheena's deathbed. And yeah, that's doomed eerie if I've ever seen one. But before I start thinking about my thoughts, I want to figure out what the daisies mean in flower language. So the meaning of a daisy flower can be purity, innocence. That definitely fits Mimi. New beginnings, joy, and cheerfulness. But also, in the Victorian era, symbolize innocence, loyalty, and an ability to keep things secret. Yeah, that's definitely... Well, Mimi didn't really keep her thing a secret, and it also probably applies to Sheena now. But yeah, that's quite an interesting revelation. Now that I know daisies are very common in the visuals of the series. They seen it when we saw it when Mimi revealed her secret right there when they were on the flower fields, and also it appeared a couple times at the intro. So I was just curious to find that out. But yeah, this finally we got something a little bit with the country and probably whoever is leading the strategic side of the military, and the fact that apparently this school used to be an archive for like mainly a library, but now it turned into a military facility, and so the idea to put these children on the front lines was not a gradual thing that was steeped in culture, which is might also be true to some point, because I don't know how long ago that was, and I don't know how long or how old Mimi actually is or has been around. But the introduction of children as soldiers in the front lines was a sudden thing. It all of a sudden started happening. The school was made so that children could be made into soldiers, and apparently they're more effective than regular soldiers. So it's not a situation where the country has little manpower or not enough manpower to sustain their front lines for this war. It's that children are more effective than regular soldiers, because the wording was that they could call upon regular soldiers, but they wouldn't be as effective, which has me worried, man. I'm looking at the administrators kind of sus, and just the fact that Fran Sensei was sleeping during that meeting, I don't know. Part of me wants to be on her side with all of this, because both her and the black-haired teacher, I don't know if we ever got her name, was it seems to be empathetic for the children that they're sending to war, and I don't know if they can do anything about that. Part of me is starting to feel like I'm on their side a little bit, mainly because they seem to want what's best for these children. And even he's placing Mimi in this situation where she's experiencing joy rather than to be used as a tool for this country's sake, just because she has eternal life. This is a very interesting episode to figure out more about the world. I'm looking at this country with sus eyes, and I'm hoping the best for Sheena and Mimi right now, because their relationship that they have right now, with Sheena acting so caring towards Mimi, showing her the joy after probably a long monotonous life that Mimi has had, is that's good, man. And with the possibility of this resurrection magic being forbidden, but also the idea of it being used, very interesting, especially what's going on with seiran and Ari. Is there a possibility where Mimi uses resurrection magic to resurrect Sheena from the dead, and now she has eternal life? I don't know. The possibilities of this there's so much directions that they can go, and I'm really excited to see it. Anyways, if you guys like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, because I post more content like this daily. If you're interested in the full versions of these reactions, you can check out the Patreon in the description below. By the way, shout out to all the current patrons who have joined and are supporting the channel. I thank you very, very much. That was episode 4 of I Want to Love You Till This Dying Day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.